Welcome to this template, which is essentially an artificial intelligence entity that will be creating an email summarizing our Zoom sessions, publishing tasks with ClickUp, and moreover, will continue to monitor the call. Here they describe a bit about what it does, so we're heading there, and once inside we see that the workflow starts essentially by hitting the test workflow button, and here what it will do is go to Zoom, fetch the date of the last meeting. This is a small filter that will primarily be taking the last 24 hours and will convert the information we have extracted from Zoom into transcript. Here it is. It places the Zoom API there, and through OAuth 2 it will perform the transcriptions. Here, if there is no recording available, we will encounter an error, but if there is, we will proceed with this one. Transcript filter, and basically what it's doing here is extracting the video transcript in this process, and finally it ends up getting the text from the transcript. Here it's doing it in Zoom, getting the file transcript, extracting the text from a transcript file. Zoom's transcript files, I'm not sure how they work, but sometimes they're styled like YouTube's CSV format, which shows the exact minute when something is discussed. Maybe you just want the text, not the timestamps for each part of the conversation. It changes the format for the text transcript, gets info on who the participants are to have a bit more context about what's being done. And here it's going to generate a summary. If we read it, basically what it does is create a formal meeting minutes from the following transcript and meeting details. It then executes a few variables, inputs the transcript, and then asks to create the minutes in the following format. It includes the meeting, then the date, participants, and a brief summary with the main topics discussed. This is roughly what it asks HGVT, though it could be any other model, of course. The tricky part to replace here is Zoom, but we could probably manage to change that too. And basically, once we have this, it drafts it, takes the message, composes it, converts it to HTML format, and sends it via email. Also, from what I'm seeing here, it sends it through another AI agent. It passes this through this model, or rather, it passes it through this model to perform the task creation action. What we mentioned earlier about ClickUp. Here, as you can see, it inputs the task name, the description of the homework and such, and finally, it's set up to check the Outlook calendar. If a new call is scheduled, it'll add it. It's really well done. If you've agreed to a new call, it'll put it on the calendar and all. Make sure it works correctly. Here we have a sub workflow that's basically creating a task in ClickUp. It's this here, the create task trigger. It's currently disabled. To activate it, just click here and it'll be on. That's how this agent works. Here's a bit more explanation on how to set it up. You can find it in this summary provided by Friedman Switch. That's all.